Thank you so much. A very good morning, everyone. I praise God for this blessed day. I am so overwhelmed with joy that now I think I forgot everything what I prepared. I thank the Institute, the organizers, especially our principal for giving me this privilege. I am so happy and I am so honored to be here. When I entered, after it's been so long, I don't remember. I think after I passed out, I came once for a song practice, but that was just when the school was off. So when I entered the hall and I saw my former classmate, your Sir Chinglei, oh my God, that nostalgic feeling that I got, that hit me right there, I got very emotional. I really wish that, I could really come back here and study again. Can you believe that? I'm sure many of you are thinking like, when will I pass out? I'm sure about that. But no, that's like, this is the best time. This is the best time for you to enjoy, for you to build up all your dreams that you're thinking, okay? So, this is one of my dreams coming true, coming here. Maybe, I was not expecting myself to be here in this particular time, but yes, I was wishing that one day I wish I could really go back to my school here in Emmanuel School and share my experiences and share my life journey and share how thankful I am to this school that they have molded me in such a way that what I am today is because of this school. So I am so grateful, I am so honored to be here. Thank you so much once again. It's written just a success story, but it's like, it's not me sharing, my dream come true, or it's not me sharing what I have dreamed in my childhood. That dream came true. Like, I'm not gonna share that kind of a dream, okay? That kind of a success story. It's more of a roller coaster kind of a journey that I had. So I'm going to share my experiences, my ups and downs that I have faced, and to motivate you guys, okay? I'm just having a very informal speech, but I'm so sorry. So I did my class 1 to 5th standard. I did from Lovedale School, and I came here from 6th to 10th standard. I joined this institute, and I passed out from this school. And after my class 10, I went to Kohima, Model Higher Secondary School. I studied there for my higher secondary. I took up science stream because since when I was a kid, I really wanted to become a doctor. I am so surprised that, today, class 10 and below, maybe some of you may be thinking I wanted to become a doctor, who have joined art stream, the dream is no, that they have no dream about that. But yeah, when I was still class 10 and even after that, I wanted to become a doctor. So I joined science stream in Model Higher Secondary School, and I was not even aware that to go for MBBS, to go for my further studies, I have to crack NEET exam. So I learned only after joining the school, and I started preparing for it. But my preparation was not for NEET exam. My preparation was just only to crack, to pass out class 11, class 12, like that. So I did my preparation according to that. And for my NEET exam, I gave my NEET first attempt. I did it right after passing out my class 12. That was my first attempt, but I was not very ready for that exam. I knew that exam would not be easy, that exam is gonna be hard, but I just gave it a try, thinking that, okay, let's see where this will take me. So I gave it a try, and as I was not expecting, I could not make it, but I was not disappointed at all. That failure didn't disappoint me at all. So I thought that after getting my NEET result in EET, my marks was not that bad. So I thought, okay, even if I didn't prepare for it, but if my marks are like this, then maybe if I take a year gap, I can make out of it something. So I took a year gap. I went to Guwahati. I took coaching from there, and I came back. I gave my NEET exam there. That was my second attempt. So that horrific story, the journey, started from there. When I entered to give my NEET exam, I was like, okay, did I study for this? Because the questions that I saw was, I didn't expect such questions, okay? So I was so disappointed. And from that moment, I just realized that, okay, this is not for me. this, I'm not gonna crack this exam. This NEET exam, this, I'm just, crushing down all my dreams. That came to my realization. And from the exam hall, I started to cry. People around me was watching me like, why is she even crying? Like, maybe they were thinking that, but I knew that, when you give your exam, right, whether you can pass it or whether you are going to get a good grade or bad. So that was my thoughts right there. And I could not imagine myself to face my parents who have supported me so much, my brothers who have sponsored like all my journey till there. So it was not me like crushing down my dreams to become a doctor, but yes, my family's dream as well. My parents, everyone who loves me, my dear ones, because since when I was a kid, I've always been telling them that I want to become a doctor one day. And they have supported me in such a way, giving me space to take a gap and everything, sacrificed everything for me. And that was so disappointed. The failure that hit me was, but right now I'm so thankful for that, because I think that's the reason why I am here today. Okay, that's the reason why I am here today. So I knew that I wouldn't be able to make it. I knew it because before the result was declared, I was already planning for something else. So I chose agriculture because as I was also interested in agriculture for gardening or for field or this and that. So I chose agriculture instead of like BSc, BA or like that to change my course. So I chose agriculture and I went for it. After completion of my agriculture, from that year of completion, we got an advertisement about like giving an exam in NSSB exam. So yes, the failure that hit me during that NEET exam, I didn't want to face that again. I wanted to be my last failure. Okay, it's okay. I'm not discouraging anyone, to fail 2-3 times and just rise up. That's okay. But just I'm talking about like on myself. So since when I was a kid, okay, I was not a very disciplined student like your principal say. Okay, I was very talkative. I think the naughtiest one, I think my classmate Chingle would, justify that. But yes, but in studies, I'm sure that I was very disciplined in my studies, but I'm talking about behavior, okay? So I didn't face I was not aware of till class 12. I had nothing about I have never even felt in test or in my exam. So that hit me a lot. Okay, hit me a lot, and I started to think that okay, I faced that failure, and I don't want to be in that place again. I don't really want myself to be in that place again. So that was my motivation. That was my determination. So. I was preparing for my for NSSB exam. I started to prepare right after I got that notice. And when I was preparing, many of my friends and they were like, it's better to study in hostel in PGs because we can give more time or taking coaching. But I didn't take any of it because I think I believed in myself that okay, maybe I can prepare it at home and maybe I can give it a try. So I prepared it at home, and I'm so sorry. I am just so nervous seeing you guys. So I knew that, okay, if this is not for me, I have no other dream. I knew that I have no other way to go, okay? I have no other thing to do. Also, this should be for me. I have to do it this year. That was my determination. And I started to study. And right after my preparation, I locked up my room. I want to thank my families, though they are not here with me. My tea, my lunch, breakfast, everything was served at my table, and they just give me all the time to study. So I really, really want to give special thanks to my parents. And while I was preparing, I locked up myself in room like for the whole day, and I don't even come out. So my neighbors would be like, when they see me, are you here? Like, we didn't see you. Like, why are you hiding at home? Like that was the question even I got. Okay, so I just want to tell you that. And after that, I gave my exam. After that, I gave my exam, and after giving my exam, I knew that, okay, by the grace of God, God was with me through all times, and I'm so thankful. I knew that, okay, maybe even if I think this is for me. I just realized that I was expecting a little, okay? I was expecting a little and I got the result. So yes, I was selected. And again, I went for an interview. So after going for an interview, we were not noticed about like when will our result will be out. So while I was in my room one day, I think that day Sir Nupa or Miss Viviti like sent me the screenshot of the result. Like, is this you? And I was like, I got on the second rank like in our department. So I was like, okay, like, oh, this is me. Like, from where did you get even this information? I was very surprised about that. Okay, because. Okay, maybe I was expecting a little, but to get in the second rank was not my expectation. That was all God's work in my life, okay? And I am so thankful. So I was very happy. I was jumping from from my bed, you know. I jumped off. I went to my mom and I said like, I got through, and my mom was very happy. I really wish that, you know, my father could see the success that that day, but unfortunately he was not there. But my mom was there with me, and that moment of joy, you know, that you have, like after giving everything, after giving all of yourself, you know, that moment of joy. That's gonna be your story, okay, one day. And this story, I'm not telling only to the aspirants, future aspirants, or you know, for competitive exams or this and that, but I see so many like politicians. I see so many like graphic designers or photographers. Everything, okay, it combines everything. That sums up everything, okay. Not only competitive exams, but you know, working hard on something so much, and you getting through that. You know, that moment of joy, you will never ever forget that. And I'm sure that many of you are going to experience that, and I am so happy to see that, okay. And to the future aspirants, I just want to say that if you want to be a future aspirant, if you want to, okay, in whatever field you may be, but since I'm talking about my story, so I'll just go to that first, okay? So the future aspirants, if you really think that, okay, after my graduation, I really want to give my exam, I really want to go for competitive exams, then you should really start studying by now, okay? The freshers, okay, yes, congratulations to all the freshers. I'm so sorry, I'm so caught up. So if you really want to be an aspirant, you're not going to get notes from your teachers anymore, okay? I hope you're aware of it. Okay, so yes, you have to start studying by yourself. You have to read your textbook, you have to make your own notes, and you have to start studying by now. And if you really want to, and the information in your textbook, that's never gonna be enough, okay? You have to go to the background story, what they are talking about, what the topic is about. If you're talking about like whatever topic you're studying, about history or whatever it may be, you try to search you try to know everything in detail. The more detail you go, the more you're not going to forget the more it's gonna be useful in your for your future exams, okay? So I just want the future aspirants to not forget that and to start studying by now, to start preparing by now, because the world is so competitive right now. And for, you know, even if you're like, it's NSSB, UPSC, NPSC or whatever it may be, you're gonna study, you know, when you're preparing, you're gonna study chemistry, physics, history, everything. I hope you're aware of it, right? So yeah, the art stream, I'm not like, I'm not saying that it's an easy stream, but yes, while you're preparing for it, some of my friends, many of my friends, they are when they are from arts background, they find it so difficult to understand physics, to understand chemistry, to understand mathematics. So I just want you to be well aware of it, and I just want you to start preparing by now. Okay, and that's for the future aspirants. And in general, I just want to say, whatever dream you have, you know, be consistent, okay? Be consistent, work really hard on it. And first, you have to believe in yourself. You have to... I prepared the notes, but I was watching you all and I forgot even to see to the notes like that I prepared. So yes, yes, be consistent, and whatever you do, you work really hard on it, okay? So how many of you are using smartphones? Can I just see your hands? Okay, only few. Okay, that's very surprising, and that's so nice. Okay, that's really nice. That's so nice. Because yeah, I think I started using smartphones like after I joined agriculture. Till 12, I was not allowed because my brothers were kind of strict. So yeah, the information that I want to have, I just get it from their phone and I just see it and I just study. And after joining agriculture, and that's also like after 1-2 years, and I have to beg them. But right now, like the generation is not like that. I thought everyone will be using smartphones, but I'm so glad to see that none of you are using it. But yes, if you really want to get so many informations about your books, about your books, then you can really go through your parents' phone also. It's okay, that's okay. But I thought many of the students will be wasting their time in this like social media, watching reels, playing games. But I think I have no words to say about that because none of you are using, so I am so glad. But even if you get your smartphones, I just want everyone to say that these smartphones can really build up your future and can really crush down everything that you have dreamed of, okay? Can really crush it down, can really put you, away to like something to nothing, okay? So I just want you to be wise when you use when you are using social media, when you are using your smartphones. I just want you to be very wise enough. Give your time. I'm not telling you to if you want to be an experiment or if you want to be something, just leave everything aside and just read only books. Or I'm not encouraging you to do that, but just you have to balance like what you have to do and what is not very much necessary for you. That's what I'm trying to tell you. So I hope you'll understand. Okay, and the studies, if you really want to be a future aspirant and if you really want to be something in the future, then you have to sacrifice. Okay, sacrifice. I think that's the first thing. Like consistency that comes, hard work that comes. But I think according to me, for me it was a sacrifice because while I was preparing, I had to sacrifice a lot of things. While I was doing class 11 and 12, like your principal who said, I love singing, but I dropped like my passion for music. When I went to Kohima, I did not give any time in my singing. I did not give any time in my music. I don't want you to do that. If you can balance it, okay, that's really great. You can do it, okay? But as for me, and it was, I chose science stream, so that was kind of hectic. So I could not make it. So yes, I stopped singing, and even right after NSSB, while I was preparing for NSSB exam, I had to give up everything, I didn't even like attend churches for some months, I think. Not encouraging you to do that as well, but I did that, okay? So I think, and hanging out with friends, hanging out with families, that's like what we all like to do. Watching movies, I love watching movies. I had to sacrifice that. So sacrifice that comes first, okay? If you really want to do something, sacrifice the things that you love. Love in a way, if you really want to be someone in the future. So I got through my exams when I was 24. So see, right now I have enough time to live my life. Okay, right now I have enough time to live my life. I am so grateful. If I would have become a doctor, I always think of it and I thank God for this, okay? If I would have become a doctor, then I won't be singing or like a seasonal singer, or I won't be a YouTuber. I'm running a small business out there. Business. Those who are saying businesswoman, businessman, okay, I'm so so I run a little business out there, so I'm so interested in it as well, okay? So I run a small business out there, because I'm so interested, and I won't be working in churches, serving God. I think that's the way to, thank God, the best way to thank God for all the things, for all the love that He has showered upon us, for all the blessings that He has showered upon me. So I thank God that I am not a doctor right now, and I'm just living my life. So I am so grateful about it, and okay. So yes, I think that's I want to encourage each and everyone out here that whatever your dream may be consistent, work really hard, and start studying by now if you really want to be an aspirant. And whatever dreams that you have shared here, I hope and believe that everything will come true. I pray that everything will come true. And I am so inspired to see you guys. I am so inspired. I really wish to come back here. So, and I want to encourage all the students out there that you are very lucky to be a student here, okay? When we were during our batch, there was just only till class 10, and I think after 2-3 years, it's like higher secondary, so I was regretting a lot that I could not study here. But you guys are very lucky. You guys should be very lucky. This school provides multiple like opportunities, and I just want each and every one of you to grab it, okay? To grab it. This is the right time for you, and to study really hard, to give your best in everything that you do, whatever dream that you have, okay? Okay. Okay, all right. Thank you so much. My heart is filled with joy, and I'm even sweating seeing you guys. Okay, and to see beautiful faces, and I am so thankful. I am so grateful to be here. My story may not be that very motivational or may not be that inspiring, but I hope and believe that someday when you look back, I hope that at least one of my work can be fruitful to you and can be an inspiring to you. Thank you so much, everyone, for your patience. Thank you so much.